Hello and welcome to the channel. Few people know that the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, was a man literally fascinated by mysticism and everything related to it. Yes, we are used to that mystical stories are inherent in ordinary citizens, or even charlatans who want to make a sensation on it. However, unrecognized mysterious incidents also happen to prominent people in high positions. First of all, it directly concerned Abraham Lincoln. The mysticism that took place around him gives us a lot of reasons to think about the existence of supernatural forces. Suffice it to say, for example, that Lincoln, being a great fan of spiritualism, spent a lot of time with otherworldly forces, and becoming a true professional in this field for contact with the other world. He did not need a board or a candle or other magical attributes. It was enough for him to close himself in a room in complete darkness, close his eyes and tune in. It was as if the president was falling into a trance. According to the stories that have survived from that time, soon Lincoln began to teach the basics of summoning the spirits of many of his followers, eventually say they were hundreds. An interesting fact, during one of his immersions, he was even able to learn from the spirits the date of his own death, and shortly before his death, he gave his students the instruction: when they will establish contacts with the world of the dead at the Ouija board, the first thing to call it is his spirit. And I, in turn, will do everything to make my way from the other world to Earth to make contact and answer any questions. It should be noted that to this day, psychics all over the world claim that the spirit of the former President of America is the most contactable and sociable. Beginners in this field are recommended to start their practices with him. After the death of her husband, Mary Todd Lincoln asked photographer William Mumler to make her photo. What was their surprise, by the way, long before the invention of Photoshop, when the photo appeared the ghost of President Lincoln, who stood behind his wife. This photo is still stored in the library of the city of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And here's an amusing incident that occurred during one of British Prime Minister Winston Churchill's visits to the White House. He was placed in the room that used to be Lincoln's bedroom. Churchill had just come out of the bathtub, completely naked, wearing nothing but his mother's clothes, and with his invariable cigar in his teeth. That's when he saw Lincoln's ghost. He was standing leaning on the fireplace. As Churchill told Churchill afterwards, he was not confused, but on the contrary, he addressed the spirit in a friendly manner. "Good evening, Mr. President. You seem to have caught me inappropriately." The ghost only smiled back at him, and then disappeared in a soft haze. Rumor has it that Lincoln's spirit continues to roam the White House to this day. The first time footsteps attributed to Lincoln's spirit were noted by employees in the second-floor hallways. The first person to allegedly see his ghost was the wife of the 30th President of the United States, Calvin Coolidge, Grace Coolidge. She noticed Lincoln's silhouette standing at the window in the Oval Office, looking out over the Potomac River. Since then, his ghost has been seen in that pose or felt in that spot. Singer Carl Sember once said that he felt but did not see Lincoln standing next to him at the window. In addition to hearing Lincoln's ghost's footsteps in the White House, they are also heard at his burial site in Springfield. What do you think about the existence of ghosts and the fantastic story of President Lincoln? Write in the comments. Whoever liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Bye.